boop, boop. Oh my God, look at that. Ah, hmm. Hmm. Brian, the Twitch stream isn't up.
The joke's on you! Not rest.
Fine, I'll just be over here, sharpening my feathers. Ignorant thrall.
Okay. As the one live viewer. Let's go. I can cast this, right, Brian? No, Mayo, he's not playing AP Lee Sung support. He's locked in the Thresh. Oh, okay, Ben, come on down for the #1 Lynch analyst.
What's up?
Let's go.
#1 Lynch analyst here.
Look, all I need to know is when are we going to get enough followers so we can put Gambit on BTL 2?
I'm curious as to what the Twitch restriction is. I'm unfortunately not famous enough as a streamer to be privy to that information.
You need the 50 followers. We're
50 followers?
close.
Oh yeah, we gotta be close.
We're on the way. 49 followers.
Well, let me tell you, man. If I leak this game, the knowledge of this game to the secret Limsh96 fan base, you'll easily hit at least 200.
Oh, okay.
But you'll get a lot more Korean speakers in chat, and I'm not sure if that's the vibe you want.
Oh, maybe.
When things get desperate. I'm a bit disappointed that Limsh96 has picked the Thresh here, but it does indicate he has a lot of faith in his team. I really wanted Camille support.
Of course you did.
That was my dream.
Look, let's see. What other crazy carry supports you could have done? You could have done the Zera. You could have done the Brand. You could have just done say anything and just been like, yeah, no, I want to do damage.
You're not wrong. I think Limch96 definitely does excel more towards like bruisers and fight engagers, which would be useful, but I think the Thresh is like objectively the correct move here, but man oh man, would I have wanted to see some pure unadulterated Limch96 ARAM action.
Yeah, but on the other side, the Milwaukee Bucks got Riot Captain OG subbing in for Emperix and to the bot lane. That means that QDAF is going to her main role in the jungle. And last time they did this, QDAF had a pop-off game, particularly of note on the Kindred, where she kind of 1v9'd along with Elena, so I guess 2v8.
There's certainly a lot of dangerous late game threat for that team, although I would have preferred to see something that perhaps could get more aggression and punish the Kane pick a little more than a Wukong.
Yeah, but look at the team fight though aspect. You have a go button on Ashe, and then follow-ups with Rakan and Wukong.
You're not wrong. I think definitely Milwaukee Bucks baby has a much easier to execute team comp, and frankly speaking, that tends to be the key to success.
True, but we did see in LCS playoffs that Ornn was the monster of playoffs, so maybe AR can pull up a win with a variant on the Ornn.
I'd love to see it. The thing is especially in LCS, I watched those games as well. You know, you have Ornn as either good fight initiation or good fight disengage, and neither of those are necessarily how you want to play AR's pick, to my knowledge. I mean, you don't. The 5v5, I don't think is hardly ever going to be in favor for them, and you really just want to space and get poke damage off, and it'll be difficult to set those up.
Yeah. Want to make sure I sync up with Brian once this goes live, or to in game. Now the question I have for you, Ben, is Chillwang going to go red Kane? He should, right? Or is it blue Kang?
Objectively speaking, he should go red Kane. It's by far going to be the easiest thing to get, and it's going to be the most useful into this team comp, 100%. But I mean, if Will's feeling himself, there's a different. Again, you have this gap between what you should do and what you could do. And if you feel confident enough to get flanks off, or maybe with the Ornn setup to just go blue Kane and turbo one shot the Corgi, that would win team fights. It would win team fights.
Buds? I'm
playing
Valorant and I was muted everything, but I saw man butts and I was like, man.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I was actually going to be playing Valorant and watching this game too, but somebody has to support our Lynch 96.
That's fair.
Lynch 96 fan.
Wait, so what did you say about these comps? I didn't hear any of it.
Honestly, we were discussing that MBB probably has a easier to execute comp. And we spent a while discussing whether Thresh was the pick. Because, I feel like you have enough safety with Ezreal, but...
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I don't dislike Thresh, though. I mean...
No, I don't dislike it.
Ash, I feel like you...
Is this
I feel like Thresh's pretty good against all that.
Is there a stream tonight, or is this it?
Yes, there is a stream tonight. It's on Bubble Tea League 2, Tim. Follow so that we can start gambling again.
2?
Wait, we're on
Wait
2?
a minute.
Yeah, you're on 2.
I was gonna say, but what's gonna be put on 1 then?
Wait, maybe we should post that in the chat to make sure everybody knows it's 2.
Yeah, I got you. You got the chat already moving along, but I will announce.
Yeah, I do think that the MBB comp is pretty relatively easy to execute, and it's pretty good until like Xerath and everything. Got a lot of access, Wukong access with Rakan on top. Pretty good. Oh, see how it goes. My game is black screen. It's not black screen. It's frozen at this point. Do I have to restart it at this point? Where
you have to restart it.
Yeah, it's a restart.
Bro.
That's
So dumb. Well, now my client's struggling too.
have you all done predictions yet? I'm in voice.
Look, I'm
incredibly biased.
Wait,
yes.
I can't rejoin that lobby after I left it.
I just rejoined it, and it's loading for me.
Okay, well let me right click, spectate. Oh wait, that was troll. I could have done that.
But we should do it formally. Dan, who do you think is going to win this first initial game 1 between MBB and AR?
I like MBB's odds. They looked pretty on point last playoff game about 3 weeks ago.
There we go.
But AR did make it to winner's bracket for a reason, and they were the second place team in the regular season.
Well, it looks like nothing happened level 1, thank God.
Let's have a more fun question. Is that which team do you think benefited more from the substitution?
Ooh, that
substitute, huh?
is. I am gonna say maybe MBB. Because Mina in the jungle is her primary role, and she is a carry threat wherever she goes. It seems like. So that's my belief on it. Need to check if Brian and I are synced up.
So wait, is it only just the one sub on support for AR, or is there another sub?
There's a sub for ADC, it is playing an ADC for MBB.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
I see. So Ash is a sub.
So, yes, Ash is a sub.
Okay.
So QDAF usually is the ADC and is currently playing jungle instead.
Oh, okay.
Little known Lynch fact is that he is technically used to be a support main and played it on the collegiate team. However, ever since his introduction into
Wait,
BTL, he has only played everything else.
wait, he's approved and he's a collegiate player, but I'm not? Wait a minute.
Wow. There's some slight washage that has occurred.
Yeah, somebody's been playing too much Final Fantasy 14, the hit MMORPG series.
Heaven's Word free trial up to level 60. Can't remember the copy pasta.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Tansy, just saying.
no, you're not.
You see me play.
I mean, if you're talking about your Z game today, where you were the single feeder, yes. I then had to join you in the end.
True, what a homie.
Really good early start for Avarion. 20 CS to 8 onto Teddy. Everybody else slightly leads for AR.
Definitely getting those grass procs and the CC setup. That's definitely how you want this matchup to go early for Ornn.
Yeah, the question is Teddy gonna say I'm hunting alone? And really aggressive invade from QDAF along with Chia Snacks forcing Chillwang out of the jungle.
You really, I mean, that's really great map movement. As I said kind of in draft, I would expect you'd want something perhaps even more early game focused than a Wukong to punish the Kayn, but you can make up for that if you just have a perma-shoving bot lane and combined with good invades, so that's going to set him back a little bit for sure.
It's fine. Kayn doesn't turn online until you get form, really. And it's a first strike Kayn.
Oh wait, is he trying to go blue?
That's a little more suggestive of blue.
He's a brave soul.
I would have said this might have been a red game.
I think it's pretty objectively should be a red game, but you never know.
I mean, from the looks of it, it might be that he's not aiming to play top lane because Avarion's got this quietly well handled.
You just gotta really look at this
Dive
team
angle,
comp and think about what you would even do with the blue Kayn, though. Team fights would be so difficult to pull off. There's not great people you can one-shot. There's a lot of peel.
Tim just suggested somebody dive Teddy. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Teddy's literally undivable.
Really?
Look, I've seen Teddy force botch tower dives over and over against himself and come out with at least 1 kill, if not 2. Granted, I haven't seen that on Sign yet. Ooh, nice hook from Limch onto Chia Snacks. Chia Snacks is just gonna dash away.
I think it's really good for Ezreal Thresh here that they're keeping up. This should be
Yeah.
hard for them.
Yeah, Zane's definitely stepped up this season. He's been playing decently well. He has been called out with his champ pull, though, and this is why the Ashe was first picked by MBB.
I will say that.
Ooh, next he's on.
Oh,
Nice chunk onto Raskotruck. Raskotruck trading aggressively as well, and
and they know how there. Oh, is Kayn the bot? Is he showing?
yeah, they're gonna rush in towards the Wukong.
Can't see my POV here. Looks like it's a Thresh roam with Kayn.
Yep. Avarion Gonna get the solo kill here, it looks like. Gets the knock up and solo bolo. First blood for Avarion. Teddy running at him. Teddy, just kill the minions there, man.
I guess you can't get a trade kill, it's not a dive, right?
Yeah.
That's some advanced thinking.
It's like, this man's undiveable, let me just kill him in the middle of the lane.
Although, you know, as exciting as Scion Orin matchups tend to be, you kind of just know that both of these top laners are gonna do what they need to do later on, regardless.
Oh.
But Chilling is getting destroyed right now by the Wukong. The Xerath ulti for support. And Chilling gets out as well as Fire Knight. Limch walking
a
up.
really greedy buy. Tier double longsword into Wukong at this stage. He's so weak.
It's okay. It's okay. Will has been grinding solo queue as support Senna. So he knows all about the greedy tier builds. Oh, QDAF waiting in the bush here. Knows she's unseen and is waiting to spring the trap. Goes invisible. It's gonna have the dash. Lantern is thrown out, but Fire Knight just arcane shifts away. Next gets hooked on her turret and is forced to flash the Ezreal ulti. Really well played by Limch and Fire Knight. This AR bot lane with next to no practice together, able to support each other.
Ezreal getting away with murder starting tier in this lane. He's gonna be on such a good buy right here.
Matched on CS, it's truly a testament that they've managed to come out of this lane even.
Yeah, tier start too. Oh man. Oh, nice attempt on Orin. Okay.
As a
Drunk,
former
just
Ashe player, you really
Former
want to
Ashe
get more out of that.
They're starting to get some damage on Corki. This is really nice.
yep. And Blazon is known for. Ooh, is this a solo kill possibly?
Oh, whoa.
Oh, force the flash out of Raskatrugan. Most likely the TP. Blazon is going to try and shove this wave in. Limch is there.
This guarantees Herald for AR, and they can transition this to like a mid to drag play.
Yeah.
This is really the dream situation you want to be in AR. I mean, you're converting top and mid pressure into Herald, and bot is just even.
Yeah, you have a slight disadvantage in the jungle, but it's made up for the strength that your solo laners just have.
Yeah, I really want
And-
to start skirmishing to get Kane going with his passive. I'm pretty sure Kane
Yep.
doesn't have much going right now.
In the meantime,
MBB
MBB taking the first dragon. Our last series, we saw Second Breakfast really going for dragons as much as possible. And then, you know, game one, they lost Elder and got destroyed. So maybe that's the AR strategy this game. Alright, so looking at these teams, is this a series that goes to 3 games, or is it going to be a 2-0?
Ooh. This might be... it's too early to say.
Really nice trade from Not Drunk onto Avarion. Is able to shove this wave in, is now being tank Scion things. He's not going Hullbreaker first, ladies and gentlemen. He's not hunting alone. I'm disappointed. Actually, no, it makes sense to Teddy's playstyle. He really doesn't play the split push threat. He plays for his team. Good knock up. He's got to trade in. Oh, hook doesn't land, but the Flay denies the Rakan engage. And a huge chunk onto Chia Snacks.
Wow, they don't know that Wukong's there. That was
Yeah.
a huge play for Thresh. He
Actually,
didn't realize it.
yeah.
The more and more I'm watching this lane play out, the more and more I'm liking this Thresh pick into the Rakan.
It's
Yeah,
certainly
it's-
one of the best skill counters. It's just a skill counter. You gotta be good at it.
Look.
If we're talking a skill counter, no better than Limch96 to
Okay.
really extend to the limits of what the champion can bring.
Ex-collegiate superstar Lynch 96. Is it
Wait,
Lynch or
what
Lynch? I
is-
can't even read that. Is that an M or an N?
It's an M.
Okay, Lynch.
There. So the question is, what is AR gonna do about this Herald? Evarion, no mana and very low on HP now.
Oh no, Varian might be. Oh, yeah.
He's out. He's fine.
I guess the sign adult there might have been a kill.
Possibly. But Evarion has TP and is gonna go back, get his full mythic, and return to lane. A nice, comfortable 40 CS lead there.
It's a nice sizable goal lead for AR, but I think they're finding it a bit difficult to convert that into anything. We have no objectives up, and this comp can't siege quite yet.
Yeah. I mean, you're just biding time, trying to get gold where you can.
But you're not complaining
think-
because Ornn is also a factor in scaling.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is Kane hasn't really gotten many orbs for form yet. And Not Drunk trying to contest this wave, but he's gonna go down again, it looks like.
Really good
Ted
trade.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
goes in for this. Evarion gonna get the knockup, but QDAF is here to save the day. Not Drunk
Can't
goes
fight
down.
Teddy.
As I said, literally undiveable. But Ginny is not literally undiveable.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
is
huge.
clean.
down.
That is so huge.
Yep. Getting
Oh,
the
no,
kill.
he healed
This
it.
is massive.
I think he just wants to get rid of as many plates, get the gold going.
Rift Herald was expiring. I don't think they were going to find a better
yeah,
time to
okay.
use it if they didn't get that pick.
So nicely timed by Acid Rabbits.
And I'm just so surprised at this. Ezreal just getting to free farm. I mean, he didn't take cleanse versus an Ashe.
Arm,
Oh wow.
you call it out
And
and
now we're seeing Logi.
says, "I heard you, Ben. You were talking shit."
Yeah, that's something we should have seen
But no
multiple
Ashe.
times this lane.
Oh, and he's just the heal. And Chilling doesn't finish it off.
Oh no.
That is wow.
That's some respect against the MBB combo with the Corky package coming in. I definitely did not hear the Corky package, so good
I
on
might have just suicided
Chilling.
that kill. I think you just want the orbs and a kill more, even if you trade.
You know, the only reason I know that that Ashe kill was coming is because in the olden times I had played exactly that matchup without cleanse against Limch96's Ashe actually. And I'm surprised he didn't tell his ADC to take it against that bot lane.
Nah. Plans is a crutch.
Well, you know, as someone that's a medical student, Dan, I can tell you that sometimes crutches are good things. They help you heal, they help you walk, they help Fire Zane here from falling over to the Ashe 1v1.
True, but the second dragon goes on to AR.
Song gets a tower. Not bad.
Yeah,
You go
that
for-
was
you go for
pretty good.
another?
Wait, that's actually first turret?
Oh,
Oh, no, it wasn't first turret.
wait. Did they get mid earlier? I couldn't tell.
I think they did
right?
get mid earlier.
Oh, fire's a little bit. Oh,
Fire Knight is...
Fire Soul's nice for AR here.
Fire
Oh, yeah.
Both teams really want Fire Soul
brutal
here.
with the
Look, you
Xerath.
have Fire Knight, and it's
Yeah.
Infernal Soul.
It's a little tragic for Blue Cane to.
Oh, yeah.
Map.
Less walls, can't go zoom. But Blazon going for some poke damage.
Be
And there's
surprised
the
if they
point-
actually contest this.
And
They're getting damage
if
off, but
everyone
they can find Zera.
she just Rascalchuk has okay, there was a bit of a freeze.
The exhaust on
Rascalchuk
them
goes
is
down.
really
Silence trying to take this Rift Herald,
Wow.
and it goes to
That's
AR.
just an absolute slaughter.
And it's what 4 for 0 in favor of Acid Rabbits.
AR's definitely in the driver's seat here.
Yeah.
You have the scaling advantage if Wukong can't find a flank on Zera.
I think a huge part of it is just the Ornn being so far ahead. I mean, I think later on we'll have issues with them being able to walk up for free like that, but right now they're just unkillable.
Yeah, and the Ashe pick has gotten 1 kill so far, but the takeaway hasn't truly paid off just yet. Granted, looking at the scaling with Ornn items included, I think I favor AR.
I too favor the team that is 4K up right now. But I get your point. I mean, yeah, there's certainly the scaling aspects there. I think with the comps on both sides, ooh,
The only thing AR would be afraid
not
of
quite.
is Ashe engage later is really powerful if Wukong finds a flank. They can really blow up the Ezreal with Zera.
I think with
Alright,
both of these comps, it's just whoever has the best flank wins the fight.
What are
If
your
you're
thoughts?
AR, you don't mind from the back of AR because Ezreal can match Corki Ashe.
Fair. Oh, Lynch is gonna go down.
Yeah.
Oh, the blast code! No way! The heal comes through. Lynch interrupts.
Oh
Wait,
my
this
god.
guy's unbelievable.
That's disgusting.
Unbelievable.
Yo, somebody
I
arrest that
cannot
man.
sing the praises of Limch 96 enough.
And this game is completely out of hand now. Chill Wang said, yeah, it was supposed to be
Oh,
Red
no.
King, but I don't care. He's blue form already.
I
Can't
was
get around
wrong.
This.
I was wrong to think that Limch couldn't carry on Thresh. He's carrying not through damage, but by being an expert fisherman and baiting the entirety of MBB into that jungle fight.
So close. But bounties are up now, so there's some consolation. The Ashe ult is flashed away by Blazon.
That's MBB's one ticket back in this game. A good Ashe ult. That's all it takes. Just one.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys thoughts on the shield bow Ashe, because I've mostly seen Kraken Slayer this day and age.
Yeah. But if you're
I
looking
think
at
it's
Lucian
necessary against AR's comp. If you're thinking ahead towards late game, there's an easily high percentage chance that you just get chunked out and potentially even one shot by Xerath in any fight.
If not Xerath, there's a Kayn.
Yeah, exactly. I think the sustain is really important. The shield's going to be critical against Kayn. Functionally speaking, I don't think they were really expecting for Ashe to be the primary damage source for this team.
Yeah, it was definitely a Corki and Wukong.
Yeah. So you can definitely get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've even seen I've even seen Zayn him, Fire Knight 19 himself go mandate Ashe, and I think it's appropriate. Sometimes it's just appropriate. The build can vary a lot depending what your team needs from you.
Just be full util. Alright, so
I think Ashe sits at tower for the rest of the game until everyone else shows. It's pretty unplayable right now.
They've really just fallen so far behind. I agree.
See a minute to everyone.
yeah, I mean Corki's got one item done. Still hasn't finished here. Oh, they've been spotted! They've been
Oh lord.
Oh god.
Was that just blind? Did they know?
No, I think they're just known for something.
Are they
Something
gonna fall into
going
this
in.
trap?
And the
Wait.
bush trap is coming through, but
Oh no.
it's not your trap in here with them.
Yeah, I mean, I respect the attempt. You have to go for something unorthodox to try and claw your way back into this game. But if you're bush camping, oh man.
So, yeah, you're bush camping, but on the opposite side of the map. And Chiasnax, it's gonna go down.
Wow.
Just get sniped.
They really had to have felt pressured into that, because there's not many situations in which I want to be engaging into just a Thresh and an Ornn walking into my bush.
Yeah. And I guess with how the game has gone, they were thinking, well, if we don't do anything, it's lost anyway, so might as well go down swinging.
Well, it's just an immense gold lead right now with Baron. Kane's about to fully stack his Manamune. Warren upgrades are about to start rolling in. This should be the part of the game where they just start trying to close it out.
Yeah. And if you're MBB, you're thinking, what do about the next game? What do you do? Do you get rid of the Ornn, the Kane,
Oh no.
or do you get rid of the Thresh even? Oh, Ezreal
Or
procs the
Thresh.
shield, Bill.
If you're the Yash, you're just thinking right now, next game, just picking whatever, guys.
Okay.
It's really hard to play.
Meme.
Game.
Well, not drunk, getting chunked out. It's gonna run away.
Yeah,
From Limps to deny the Scion getaway. Along
You
with
love to
Chilling,
see it.
actually. They both flashing in, having the same idea.
for sure. And I agree, it's definitely just looking forward to what they need to change for next game.
Oh.
Panda mentioned in chat that,
Oh.
you wanted Wukong to be a bit more aggressive early. I think they should just pick a more aggressive jungler.
I don't
J4?
think Wukong's the best jungle for early game aggression. 'Cause
Absolutely.
you want to farm to 6 also. I mean, your gank padding is really nice with the dash. Alright, if you're
Yeah.
MVP, what do you change up for game 2?
I think you swap out the Wukong. I think you need some more consistent front line. Like, I'm surprised that they went for the Rakan. Like, I like the idea behind the Wukong Rakan, but Chiasnax and QAF never really ganked together. Oh, the Ashe ult. Is Kane gonna go down? The shutdown goes onto Teddy though. But the artillery strikes come in and MBB really doesn't have any more gas left. Rascotrug is gonna go down. Blazon is legendary. 9-0-8 on the Zera.
Great performance by Zera this game. Did not get caught out by any Wukong engages or anything. That was your one big fear. King CC layered.
Yeah.
And the stopwatch to add insult to injury.
Need 24 minutes and it's
Louisiana
gonna
wants that
be
perfect
G.
game.
G. Game 1
909.
going. Game
And
1
they
going
gotta
to
take the first
Exit
game.
Rabbits.
Choang really proving us wrong with the blue cane there.
When I see 8 kill participation out of 21, I think perhaps the Kane did not have the largest part to do with this victory.
True.
Alright, so
True. So do teams just queue up for a game 2 draft right away, or is there like a break time?
there's a break in between. There's 3 minutes after Nexus Explosion that they have to
Right.
give side selection. And then 4 minutes after that, pick ban should start. So 10 minutes total in between their games. So next, about 9 o'clock.
I mean, the hot discussion here really is just how the team comp is going to change, and I really do want to see that an early game shift. At least from the first couple of minutes of this game, I kind of thought the teams were going to kind of hand in hand their way through late game, but they kind of just cracked once in a bad fight, and it all got blown apart. particularly from the top lane.
I like MBB's comp minus the Wukong pick. I think if you switch it for something different, like and play just a little bit safer,
What
they
would
can really
you
shake
pick
them.
instead?
I'm not sure what QDF plays. Otherwise,
Well, I know she plays Jarvan, Kindred. What else is she? I seen her play jungle.
I mean, I would bring up the question: is how much safer of a comp could you make? I mean, when I look at the champs that are on MBB, I don't see it. I don't see a team that should be just throwing away kills for free early.
I'm saying that like they could switch out the Wukong and then as a team play safer, not just the comp diff.
Gotcha.
At that point, because they were on track to match scaling with Corki. It's definitely
sure.
possible.
Yeah.
I feel like Wukong just wants to do different things compared to the rest of their team. But I guess it doesn't matter because you do have Ash Rakan. You can all just dive in. It's just really hard if Ornn gets too far ahead with Kayn.
Which is what happened this game. So, all right. So, if you're MBB, full drawing board reset, it's fine. You're still in this. You've got to win back-to-back games, which is doable.
Ooh, is Ash a contested pick? Or is it just
Ash
It
is
is
a
100%, possibly the number one contested pick for these teams.
teams or just BTL in general?
It's mostly
These
these two teams, yeah.
Most particularly, it's
Mostly Zane.
yeah. Zane is notoriously known as that Ash player.
I see.
So the strategy other teams have gone has been to ban out the Varus and Ashe against him to limit the utility that he'll bring to the table.
And that's certainly historically worked in some cases, but I mean, as we've kind of said before, his champ pool outside of Ashe has expanded, and I was really impressed by his ability to stay even on Ezreal against that lane.
Yeah,
Well, we do
I mean,
have
not
MBB opting to blue side for game 2.
oh,
They're keeping sides. Is Brian's the one running the stream, or is it?
yes,
Jan's?
Brian is running the stream.
Okay. Well, so we first pick Ashe again, unless AR bans it, which I doubt they will.
Yo, Tim, shoot a follow onto the Bubble Tea League 2, man.
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we at 50 subscribers finally, or followers?
29 followers. Is it 50? Did it update to 50?
It's 50. It's 50.
All right,
The next
so
point.
gambling time.
It's not
It's gambling.
it says 49 still, so
Oh.
we're still one short.
How unfortunate.
Either that or it's not going to update until like tomorrow. But we might be close to the Gamba Bubble Tea League 2.
So do we think AR needs to change anything?
Honestly,
I
it's hard to say.
I think unless. Oh god.
Unless
I say
bans
you
go
drop the Ezreal
differently.
bio. You should pick.
Yeah,
Ornn
you can-
earlier. It might get banned.
Yeah, Orange should probably have a lot more priority. Like, I don't think
'Cause
you should be
now
too
MVP's
concerned.
aware.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be too worried about Teddy's champ pool. He really doesn't play those big Ornn counter picks.
Flash might be off the table too if you don't pick it early. After that performance.
True.
There's a world where you just first pick Ornn Thresh on red side and call it a day.
Maybe.
You see Ashe anyway. That is a
Look,
possibility.
when it comes to Lynch 96, banning Thresh, it's like damming a stream that leads into an ocean. You're not gonna change anything.
Are you sure about that?
I am guaranteed. You have to remember, this man does not play support anymore for the most part. Actual ARAM one trick doesn't even touch League more than once every month since Lost Ark came out.
Oh, is that his other grind today?
It's
Still in the...
yeah. I don't even want to check his hour count on it. It's pretty disgusting.
Okay.
Oh, here's an idea. I think if you're Chia Snacks, you can shake it up and go like an enchanter bot. Play for like
You
a heavy
could.
push lane.
You could go for like some Lulu shenanigans. You could also bust out the Renata.
I like Ashe with maybe Karma's okay, Renata's fine. If you play Zyra, it's really nice here.
She does play Zyra. She could go
'Cause
for it.
if you're gonna have Teddy on a tank top like Sion, and you have a frontliner initiator,
You need to smash
in
bot
jungle.
lane.
Yeah, you want to play for heavier prio and then just get stronger tower pushing. Especially
I
if you're
agree.
playing a handshaking with Corki for late game.
My
solo.
only thing is just that like they weren't able to get Praya with Ashra Khan against Ezreal Thresh. And don't get me wrong, like Thresh is the
No,
absolute skill
they-
counter.
They did get a little bit of pro. Particularly, we saw that first early invade from
Mhm.
Kyriak and Chiasnex. So they're able to get shove.
And I really
pile
like
off of
that, but they never did it again.
Yeah.
They couldn't convert the advantage with the push because Ezreal kept up in farm, so something has to change there. Whether it be like a stronger deny or like earlier tower push, anything to pressure them. So they have the first step of it. The idea's there.
Yeah.
Gotta make
The
use of it now.
fundamentals exist.
Out of curiosity, and I was discussing this in the channel I was hanging out with before I decided to hop in for this cast, but how many of these ranks I'm seeing in the custom lobby are actual solo queue ranks or TFT related?
Let me double check. I believe every single one of these people is solo queue related.
Wow.
Because none of these people play TFT.
Yeah. Can't wait till Dan Z plays BTL and see a Masters.
I was gonna say congratulations, Dan. You know, Limch96 himself was telling me last night. He's like, "Wow, Dan's is Masters."
Yeah,
But
he's the highest rank in BTL, you know? Like
Oh god, stop hyping me up. It's all this game. Okay, pick bad started. Thank God we can change the subject. Shake
No
becoming-
TFT stream.
This is not a TFT stream.
I would like to see a Varus and Xayah ban dropped, unless it's very specific to Fire Knight. I don't know if it's like a huge problem or something that he plays those two.
I would be more concerned about his Ash, but I think
If you're
from
taking
a
Ashe, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you drop the Ash,
Whoa,
do
when
you
a
just?
Vel'Koz ban comes out of nowhere. Hold up.
interesting.
Oh no, the Vel'Koz is aimed at Blazon.
But wasn't even picked or banned last game. What's this?
I
where's this
know.
coming from?
This could
I'm
be
curious
something.
if this is telegraphing something about how they're planning on picking.
Acid Rabbits not changing their strat as they should.
Yep, Diana QDF did pop off on that champion last series against Executive Order.
There's a Xerath ban.
Oh,
Ooh.
the respect ban on Xerath. And they did drop the ADC bans like I predicted.
Interesting. So, are they gonna take away the Ash still, or are they gonna
They should.
go? But then AR just plays Varus.
I think that's playable. It's not like
Yeah, no, it's definitely playable
If anything, it makes it easier to dive than Ezreal.
for sure.
Nautilus ban.
All right,
This first.
that's not an Ashe pick.
Interesting.
Huh. They're committing to the Trundle pick without seeing any tanks yet. This is very.
I mean, Avarian has shown primarily tanks, so that does make sense. I don't know if they're trying to bait off that it's a flex pick onto 3 possible roles.
Have we seen
There's the Varus.
Trundle though?
Acid Rabbit
played-
doesn't even want the Ashe. They're going straight to Varus.
If you're asking if Trundle has been played this season, yes.
No, I mean by the other members of MBB.
No. I don't think we've seen anybody, but I think Nishant might have played a Trundle game. Yes, he did. Against THD, actually. Yep. So there's the Varus pick instantly. They leave the Ashe up.
Fascinating. Yeah, that's interesting.
They go for the Varus.
Very strong combination though. A lot of kill pressure in this lane.
Yeah.
This could be a. It's a really hard decision if you're Chia's Nax and what support you want here.
I mean, do you say, whatever, I'm going to dive with an Alistar Leona, but Brush can just easily disengage? Is it a Jinx
Ooh.
Lulu? Jinx Lulu?
I think that'd be the correct picks here. If you're confident in your ability to match up well.
Yo, hear me out. Jinx Morgana.
Boring.
Yeah?
I mean, Elena's Morgana is really, really good.
Just think about it. She plays it, right? And
Yeah,
it's really
she does.
good into Varus Thresh. Like, you're just enabling Jinx here. And you allow Jinx to not have to take cleanse.
Oh, you called it.
Oh.
And
And
it's,
there you go.
There we go.
oh my
Morgana
god.
pick.
Tim here, draft god.
The win conditions have been set for MBB.
And how does After the Rabbits respond here? What will they take? Could be an Ornn pick.
It could be a
They don't
Victor
want it
before
banned. Oh, Victor. on the table.
Bison gets pinched out.
Victor is really solid here, blind. You ban out any counters.
Yeah.
What will it be? Shyvana.
Shyvana. So that's Chillwing Shyvana. The tank Shyvana.
The new tank build, bruiser build.
Yeah.
I know that it works. I just can't believe that it took off. Like that's a thing now.
I'm surprised that they went for it with a Trundle available. I don't know how that matchup plays up.
My greater concern is picking that when you're looking at a Jinx win con.
Yeah, now it's really hard to get on Jinx.
Look, you don't
I
need to
thought
get
that
on
was
Jinx if he goes full AP Shyvana. You just blast her from half a screen away. Okay, the Viger ban as well as the Anivia. So
Yeah, I
targeting.
don't think the Shyvana pick was necessary unless you're really worried about you really wanted that bad. I think it was.
I mean,
worth
it
letting
got
ban.
banned for a second rotation last game. So
I just think it was worth drawing the ban though. No.
all right, so we're gonna see Ginny Swain.
Oh, because now you're giving up the Victor potentially. Is it not the Victor ban here? Ornn ban.
Yeah, interesting. So they, I mean,
Definitely
Ivarian could just
We're
play
considering.
Malphite, or Nasus. He
mean,
did set out one of those matches a bit
There's
ago.
definitely you could blind pick mid here too, depending on what mage you want mid.
Yeah.
I'm not as privy to the inner workings of their team, but I think I would prefer
that's the
having a
Victor
top
pick.
counter pick. Yeah, that's what I'd expect.
You can almost invalidate the Trundle pick here, depending on what you pick top.
Ooh, what are your thoughts on what would you pick here for top lane though?
MBB has to show their hand now. Show
Yeah.
whether it's Trundle top or jungle.
And there's the Swain. All right, we get to see new Swain.
So we might have a hard time here into Victor though.
Yeah, but it is a comfort pick from Ginny, and I've seen her 1v9 these.
Your ability to hit the snare can certainly turn any matchup.
And your ult lasting forever means that you can just sit in the middle of a team fight and potentially just outlive everybody. Fiddlesticks. Is
The
it actually?
Fiddlesticks.
I'd be surprised if this gets locked.
Wow.
And I am surprised.
Top lane.
I think MBB has a really strong comp here, and this might be the difference. It's so hard to
No.
get on Jinx.
No.
if you're-
You can't do this. You don't. No. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna be
Dan.
so. I'm
This
gonna be
isn't
so upset.
TFT. You know better than to fall for this.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the Nasus into Trundle. Ooh, that is gonna be interesting.
All right. Well, now that we've seen champions from both sides. How are we feeling about this game, guys?
MBB
Uh,
definitely has the easier comp.
That's what we said last game.
No, but this time they have Jinx. And if we've learned anything from watching Pro League for the past month,
Is that
it's just a
Jinx from
angle.
Arcane will show
The
up
Jinx from
eventually.
Arcane. Yeah,
Hmm.
basically.
But Victor's also from Arcane.
Yeah, but this Victor doesn't have as much hair, so clearly it's not the same Victor.
Opand is mentioning that the Fiddle requires some good ultimates to be massive. And I think that's pretty much every Fiddle game, but he's going to have an even harder time with it this game because he doesn't have a lot of ways to engage outside of him.
Do either of these teams really have engage? The answer is probably no.
But if you're MBB, you're not pressured to just find engages. As long as you play around Jinx and peel for
Yeah.
Jinx, it's fine.
Yep, absolutely.
Astrolab is the one that wants to go in too with Varus and Shyvana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say I'm in agreement. MBB
Jinx.
certainly has the better comp in my mind, but again, that's what I thought last game.
And I think MBB scales way harder too. Unless you're saying that Nasus gets unbearably fed on the side lane. Which
Honestly,
that's what AR played the Nasus.
even if he does, they got a lot of ways to disrupt his pathing in fights, you know?
yeah.
Alright,
I think it'll boil down to how well
I'm back.
Jinx Morgana
Turns out
play together.
Thought was a terrible, terrible experience, and I don't want to do it again. So,
Okay.
time to watch this BTL game instead, because I totally want to do that.
I think this boils down to how
I
well
need to get the game
MBB.
started so I can switch into the game view. So, no.
If MBB can make use of Jinx Morgana,
You want me to just get in
their
there?
team fights are way stronger.
Okay.
If it's not like they're not in sync, then I think AR can roll them over pretty easily.
Sure. The thing is, they weren't able to get late enough to take advantage of their comp gap last game. And that could be the case here again. I just wish I didn't have to watch Limp96 be in jail or jail playing Thresh every game. Yeah.
What do you mean? It's not his fault. He's playing for the team.
Just show me Vlad support, please.
No.
I shall endure.
Nobody wants to see that.
Alright guys, are we going to game 3? Or does After Rabbits close it out? What are your predictions here?
Oh. I think AR showed up game 1 and they're going to show up again game 2 and it's going to be a 2-0.
Yeah, I'm heavily in the 2-0 AR comp. I think that MBB has the better composition, but from what I saw in game 1, they don't play disciplined enough to prevent early feeding.
Alright, Tim, what's your verdict?
I think that Jinx will have a pop-off, and it'll be like a couple good team fights. But then AR will somehow take it and go 2-0. We're calling it 2-0. I just had this feeling, you know,
Okay.
because you're gonna feel really safe as Jinx. You got Morgana. You got a really strong like front line for you. You're gonna get caught once, and that one slip up is gonna cost you.
Shyvana out of Fog of War.
We're calling it here.
Yeah, I mean, what are everyone's general thoughts on the Swain rework? I haven't had the chance to try it out actually, despite being quite a Swain aficionado.
Look, just because you're spamming the ARMs and you haven't hit it, I like it.
I've heard mixed reception about it.
I personally like it. Doesn't really change much of his gameplay other than you really just can't follow up as often with your team CC.
I've heard his
For
lane
sure.
is. I've heard his lane is doo doo, but he's
Yes, his
pretty
lane
strong.
is very doo-doo.
But his
Yeah.
mid and late is really strong now. So
That's what I heard as well, which is unfortunately it confirms what I thought when I saw the changes, is that my beloved bot lane Swain is probably not viable anymore.
Nope. Or viable, but you know, won't be fun.
So I wasn't here for draft, but I'm looking at the draft now. Interesting.
Brian, are we going to game 3?
I don't even know who won the Get Hers game. Didn't pay attention. Don't tell me. But I think, let's see, whose draft do I like better? 'Cause that's what's important. What I like.
Yeah.
Huh. These are weird comps, man. Not sure what to say. I see that's a pretty early Shyvana pick too. I don't know. AR's comp seems like it scales like to the moon. I guess MBB's comp scales pretty well too. I don't know. This is gonna be a weird banger game if it goes late. If I had to pick a team I thought would win, I don't think the MBB's comp can accelerate fast enough before Victor and Nasus come online, so I think it's going to be the AR comp that wins. But we'll see.
All right. So we got a across the board we're all going
unanimous.
for
Uh-oh,
Acid
I didn't
Rabbits.
even know who won game 1, so whoops, awkward.
If only there were points for us to put our money where our mouths are.
See, I guess my take is a little bit different from everyone else. I think Jinx will have a pop off, but it'll still be close.
I'm just curious to see whether either jungler is going to have any inclination of going aggressive, because both of them are probably more than happy in just power farming.
Why would you pick Nasus in this game? Feels really bad. Doesn't it feel terrible against every character in this game?
Yeah,
Kinda
could
weird
just be an
champ.
isolated counter pick in the trundle.
I guess
Bro,
so.
he's egoing against Teddy. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah,
I
guess
think
it-
that is absolutely the case.
But I mean, even if you get a lot of stacks and stuff, you kind of can't do anything this game. How do you touch anybody? Kind of weird. I feel like everybody kind of like laughs at you.
You don't.
Can't wither the right targets. Can't really do anything. Just kind
touch
of
Literally
towers.
every single member on MBB has a way to peel off Nasus, and if
Yeah,
you just
pretty-
chain them, there's just no chance.
Oh, sorry.
I think he's go touch towers. You don't even look at the rest of their team.
Go touch towers.
Go out and touch some towers.
That's the only value you can bring here is Nasus, right? He's never group.
Mm. All right. Going in.
Oh, is that you, man butts, or Tim? Who's got that sexy, silky voice? You gotta call the team fights.
Wait, take turns. Who's who?
Who's who?
Is that the
Oh,
sexy
it's you,
one?
man butts.
It's
Ooh.
man
Oh yeah,
butts.
it is me.
Man butts is
You calling the team
second.
fights?
It's Mexican. That voice. Voice of an angel.
Unfortunate
Next
for
Captain
Tim,
Flowers.
No sex voice.
Damn. It's tough out here, guys.
Welcome to the broadcast, Timmy.
Oh no, there's 2 Tims.
There are
It's
two
two
Tims.
Tims.
What the fuck, 2 Tims?
Screen is black according to Poe Panda. I'm watching the screen. Oh, okay, it's fixed. Really, five stack on.
Top lane. Ooh.
That's interesting.
Oh.
This would punish a
Oh, he's about to.
5
He's
point.
about to.
Oh, he's so falling for this.
Wait,
It's too fast though.
Oh no.
I can't believe you show up that late to your 5-point position. You shouldn't even go there.
Yeah.
Okay, but you gotta admit, it was kind of funny how fast he was coming in.
Yeah, I mean, Morgana didn't even see it, the fine whiff because she was like, oh shit, it's a Ferrari.
Dude, you're wondering how he gets to people in fights. That's how, man. Homecoming. Home guard
He's a home guard
into
player only.
into spellbook ghost. It's over.
Oh
Show
shoot!
book?
What? You're disappointed, Tim?
Yeah, I was expecting like a grasp. You know, you can fight the Trundle a bit.
I don't know. Like I've tried that and I just get smashed. Maybe I'm just bad.
Yeah, I too get smashed if I started at 01. It's kind of rough out here.
All right, so nice start from MBB, punishing the Nasus already. Trundo's letting the wave shove in. Goes up late, trying to bait out the fact that Fiddlesticks might have started top side, but actually started bot. And AR knows, because they have a ward there, so it doesn't even matter. And it's going to be a full clear from Fiddlesticks. I need to watch videos on how to do the double camp strats, man. I'm so...
Shyvana told you tonight, he's never getting on against this game.
No. That's the plan. Oh, the binding goes wide. Hook lands max range, Limch!
Oh my god.
That should... That unbelievable that
Yeah. Oh,
I don't even think it's gonna be that great, but
Oh my
Ooh, he
god,
commits!
that's a kill.
Oh, Zane was not on the same page as Limsh. That's what happens when you have a support with some substitute. No time to build that synergy. That should have been a kill, I think.
no ignite. You sure about that?
I mean, I'm sure that Zane was pathing into the alcove for no reason and not dealing damage.
Blaze on, and
Doesn't matter.
Raskatreg is able to flash to safety. Chilling's a little bit low.
They would have just popped heal, walked away.
Yeah.
You
That
would have at
was
least
would've
gotten
been
that, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean, granted, it might not have been a kill.
Impressively
you're
after
right.
Varian, and this wave is pretty big. And Not Drunk should be calling his jungler here pretty soon.
Well, as much of a Limch 96 stan I am, I really don't see this, but... Oh, are we gonna get the
Wither?
kill top?
Wither's
Yeah,
too strong, dude.
It is really strong, yeah. That's why I think it might be a little difficult for them to try and pull off a dive top. The Wither's just gonna shut down any contribution from the Trundle.
What do you mean? You've got Pillar. But nice job from Avarion, able to catch up on CS. Looks like he might be steadily building up a lead again.
So Panda brings up an interesting point. Now, I never run into this question because in ARAM it's illegal to buy Boots of Swiftness, but does the slow resistance also impact the attack speed slow?
No. You still attack as if you were stunned.
Alright, I am back. What has happened? Anything?
Oh. Gank mid. Got the flash out of Ginny.
Early dragon coming out of ARR, definitely what you want out of...
Flash here, maybe.
A lot of CC. Flash comes in, and Blazon is going to be okay. AR taking Dragon in the meantime.
That's a really good roam.
Yep, recognizes we can't really contest a Dragon, so might as well go for a gank.
Honestly,
Not Drunk should keep fighting this, honestly.
I
Unless the
disagree.
weather runs out.
I think in the Wither, in that minion wave, there's a chance that Nasus might have been able to trade out higher.
Nasus should take a free recall here.
And he's walking away and is about to do so. Yep.
Ooh, lethality bars this game.
Haven't seen that one in a hot minute, too.
Should be the right choice here, given you're playing into Fiddle.
Oh, the snare doesn't land onto Blazon. Blazon just dumps the ulti
Wow.
onto Rescue Truck.
Finds good damage. It won't be a kill though.
No.
Ginny has
Gonna
TP.
force.
She can just back and TP.
Mm-hmm.
No tier on Forest yet. Maybe a very late enemy later.
Alright.
Once again, we're seeing bot lane go hand in hand.
Yeah, pretty even throughout. Just a slight CS lead in the top for MBB and in the mid lane for AR.
I think the key factor is really just how well they maintain dragon control through this early mid. There's probably not going to be too much action outside of that until this Fiddle starts looking for looking for ult flanks.
Ooh, nicely timed from Lynch as the minion goes down, lands the hook onto Captain OG.
God, that's so much damage.
The binding was the Black Shield was just a little bit.
I don't think
Too
she was
late.
expecting that to hit, honestly.
Yeah, I
Neither
think the
of
Black
them.
Shield was actually fine because I don't think she expected that to hit, but she did shield the Flay. Flay was
Yeah.
doomed.
I said rabbits even up the gold though. Even despite the first blood.
Eddie misses a cannon to go for a fight. Gets withered, gets smacked in the face with
Just
the.
shredding him.
Nasus is relatively unarmed.
Ooh, that's how you get into fights if you get lanterned. in.
Oh, a poor play.
There's a flash for flash there, and then flash.
Not drunk, going in for the 1v1 with Event, but
Oh wow.
Nasus wins it.
Should be, yep. The reduced Q cooldown on Nasus ult. That's all you need to really out-sustain him there.
and I mean you have a Sheen, so you can just do quite the smack.
Now the
many-
tower pushing begins.
Too many negative trades into minion waves will do that for you.
Find one plate. Wow, you can find another half plate right here if he's greedy. Takes
Nah, he's taking his recall.
Alright, good choice.
So they're looking for a rift angle. I'm curious whether or not MBB is going to choose to contest at all. They're rotating the Morgana up, so they have the numbers.
Oh, Ginny is in trouble here. He's forced to flash away and is gonna go down to the storm from Blazon.
Black Shield not enough to keep her alive through that.
They were smart enough to not start Herald early.
Yeah, playing for that pick.
Looks like they're
But
sending
Trundle's
back
here
bottom.
is forcing them off of the Rift Herald.
I think this is fine. You could just play the dance and keep mid shove. You don't need to commit to this. As
Yeah.
is backing up, they know to go back to farming. Oh, the MBB now wants to take Herald.
Okay, now they've
Yeah,
got a
Fiddlesticks
4
is
AP.
here.
I mean, Swain didn't invest the ult in the last fight. She still hasn't. Or I guess what she
Yeah.
picked.
This might just be a give. It's fine. You can go reset for dragon there. If you're Shyvana, you just want those dragons more anyway.
It's a reset for Dragon, but it's gonna be an even game state when they actually get to the Dragon with the Herald in the hands of MBB. So
MBB.
Oh,
can-
Evarion
pretty good.
has got a freeze going on top lane.
They might not be able to contest drag here if Trundle just runs straight bottom.
Yeah, they
Yep.
can drop the Herald
Go
here
for it.
and get space for this Dragon.
Looks like that's what they're going to do.
AR should concede this completely.
Yeah, good recognition on not drunk on the top lane, saying it doesn't matter.
Oh, that was a solo Herald goal to Fiddlesticks. Swain wasn't close enough to it, so he's gonna...
They have the timing to move in on this.
Yeah, but
This is so
Fiddle
really scary
has
walking.
the
Walking the
space.
fiddle here is really dangerous.
Yeah, they
It's
know
not
Yeah.
possible.
they're looking. They're
They're-
gonna see
They're
that.
hesitating too. They know they shouldn't. Yep.
Even though this
Yeah.
is good for MBB to get the Dragon, that wave has been stuck there for a long time, and Nasus is getting a lot of stacks. Just
Yeah,
in the wave.
he's at 189 right now.
Not drunk doesn't even have
Top
TP.
lane's over.
It's gonna lose a lot of plates here.
Not just plays, like the XP differential as well as just massive now.
And early executioners on Nasus.
Oh. good snare.
Okay, they know Jinx has no flash.
Oh, the flay doesn't land, but the hook does.
Oh,
And Captain OG goes
that's-
down.
this two?
Oh,
Two.
Wow, it should be 2. Wow.
That's two.
That's really good for them.
Oh, is that the Eclipse coming out of bars like two? Oh yes.
he was just rushing it. He says, "I don't need a tier item."
Interesting. Will they commit to this lane swap long term?
I don't
I
know.
think that's horrible for Trundle.
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, I don't think Trundle's gonna have a fun time in either lane right now.
Yeah. QDAF is getting run through.
Last
hooks.
plant, they're forcing on this.
Wow.
No. Picking the safe option.
Rascal Trug goes out with the ulti, but is burning to the storm. Is still alive, but is gonna
Right.
go down.
Yeah, really bold to think that you can pull that off with only a lost chapter. Swain does not do enough damage early to 100 to 0 like that. And once again, I think we're seeing a continuing pattern from the first game where AR is kind of just handing kills over. Or, sorry, MBB.
All right, that's another tower shot. So not drunk. Let's see.
They have 0 vision on the top side, and he's still pushing like that.
But look at this bot lane. They're going
Yeah.
in. Fiddlesticks gank
That's a
coming
good
through,
bait.
and the Versalty doesn't land.
OG,
Finding a
he's
gank.
kind of running him down with Rocket.
It's the reset.
So close.
There should be at least 1 or 2 plays for Jinx here.
Probably 2. Oh, nice pillar to buy space, but doesn't get the
Oh.
knock. Forced to flash away.
Oh. Okay.
Dude,
Up a flash. And burns the Trundle too.
yeah.
Now has free reign over the lane.
When Shyvana clearing up top side of the map, it's gonna look to dive this most likely. Trundle, no. Teddy, please.
Honestly,
Oh,
he's
look at that! Look at that damage.
he can't trade, but the Nasus is running out of mana. It should still be a free dive. It should still be a free dive.
Shyvana tanks this.
Yep. Yeah.
Well,
Well played.
Teddy has been proven to be. Oh, the red steal from Blazon, and this is
got
Cook
her.
Limch.
A kill too. Oh.
Limch is a closer, man. That's what you like to see.
Really strong showing from AR. They said the beast beating us must have been a fluke. And they're
I don't think I'm
shown up
bound by
strong.
Victor, though. I think if you're Victor, you're very empowered to just build full damage. Pop off.
Look, you don't want to get jumped by a Fiddlesticks over a wall and die.
Fair, but Fiddle's the only one jumping you.
Yeah.
Not over yet. It's not over yet, but it's rough seeing that we had this clear idea of how we wanted MVP wanted to win
It's
the
onto
game.
Venus, and Chiasnax says, "I'm gonna
Wow.
1v1 an AD carry," forcing the flash
Flash.
away.
It's a flash. Despite all these advantages they're getting bought, none of it's being funneled into Jinx. Is my concern.
Teddy. Teddy.
Good lord.
Oh no. He's able to run away
Oh.
as the weather runs out, but that was bizarre. He was just. It looked like he was just staring at the other side of the map to make a TP play, and Variance showed up behind him and said, "Hello."
Look,
I
if
want
I know
us-
Teddy, he was all tabbing and checking out Final Fantasy stuff. All right.
Come on, let me give him some credit, Steven.
Acid Rabbits could definitely just
Oh.
force top tower and maybe mid tower if they don't even want to fight. Dragon.
Yeah.
I I don't even know if you want to. I mean, Nasus has a hull breaker. I think they're just gonna try and keep him forced up. Will this dragon fight?
I'll into this dragon fight. Let's see how this goes. It's fine.
Nice black shield to prevent the hook, but QDAF's already dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh wow. I mean, I know you wanted the dragon and all that, but your Fiddlesticks loses a lot of value if you just have him out in the front like that. No ability to get an ult flank off, and there goes Trundle.
Yeah, I mean,
Without
not a
without
single
Trundle, there's no
player
front
on
line.
MBB has a mythic right now, so look at all the mythics completed already on the AR side. It was pretty impossible.
Yep, and this Nasus is gonna
Oh,
break open the gates.
Well, there's still the
Okay.
potential for at least Tim to be
I
right
agree.
about us seeing a Jinx pop off, but I think it's less and less likely by the minute.
and then you leave the inhib up. It's really nice. Even though it probably wasn't intentional. Now you just put the Nasus bottom all game and it's over. Have him take the next 3 towers there. No one can deal with them at this point.
Really just been
That's
given
enough to
free
just
reign
put
to
it
set a stack record.
And there's this trap onto Chill Wang. Chill Wang's still alive. He's almost got ulti. He's
ult!
though.
Aw.
Onto the Jinx.
Excellent. That's huge.
That
You
is
want any chance of coming back in. That's what needs to happen.
right. Now get the one on Blaze on. I believe in you guys, MBB. Oh, QDAF walks up, dodges the hook, and there's the snare.
Could be a turn.
Limch goes down, the rocket goes wide, but Raskatruck flashes aggressively, takes down Limch.
Well, they get Flash as a consolation prize, but
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And he gets the plus 12 on Jinx.
Yeah, look, you know what happens when you're nearby somebody that has Hullbreaker, and you ping it, and it says you're too close?
He's hunting
Oh, look at
alone.
this.
Oh, this is
Oh,
an
here comes
inch.
the fiddle.
good.
Fire Knight's gonna go down, but so
Ah, there you
is-
go. Should trade it out, yeah.
Oh, Raskatruck. Raskatruck's gonna get zoomed at. The black shield comes through, probably saves Raskatruck's life.
It's wow.
Blast plant, oh! Oh,
Nice.
chill
Oh, what a shot!
through.
Good shot,
Oh, what
by
a
the way.
shot!
Oh, so close to making it out.
Bill Wang and not being greedy and waiting to see the blast plant hit before firing. You like to see it. Well, you know, in Champ Select, we were questioning whether it was the correct decision for this ego Nasus pick, but I think we can all agree it's panned out.
Yep. It's very strong right now. 9k in the pocket, almost 4k fully ahead on Not Drunk.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, like Nasus pick or not, if you think about the part where Nasus would be useless, which would be team fights, like they haven't. I think it's been pretty difficult for MBB to even like get any kind of setup on a good team fight. Like Ben mentioned before, when Fiddlesticks is just kind of standing in the front, like you're never gonna get good value like that. And if they can't set up anything, especially with the Nasus like beating on their side lanes with Hullbreaker and stuff, it's pretty doomed.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
if they get a dream team fight with the Jinx pump up, maybe.
come on, channel Danny Omar.
You know, both of those shutdowns going over to the Jinx, fast
no.
track to 3 items.
Not
Not gonna happen today though. And that's one Q,
Plus
and
12.
that's a second Q.
Oh, that's rude. That's just illegal.
Honestly, I'm sad that everyone is too friendly to BTL, because when you're at that point in the game, I fully expect some Snoop Dogg dancing over the ADC before you hit that last Q.
You wouldn't get a mark for that one. So that was fair game.
Yeah.
Can we take time to appreciate the 5 Merc treads from Acid Rabbits? That synergy.
Oh, that's synergy.
That synergy.
Zayna and Limsh need to move theirs to one item over so
It's
that
a
they all
third,
snap.
yeah.
It's based on like the item, how expensive the item is. So they
Yeah.
just need to.
Really?
They need,
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So they just need to buy the correct items right now. Varus and Thresh gotta upgrade.
I see.
And here I was thinking that Chia Snacks had the rare Zanya's on 1 positioning.
Dude, I
Good
never
pick.
knew that. Good pick.
And the kill
Oh.
goes to the Jinx.
And. Almost trying his best.
Yep, he just needs to make sure not to run into a lane with a Nasus in it.
Yeah, unless
I
you
mean-
have Morgana next to you, please.
I don't know. Even then, I would be very
Yeah.
scared.
At least there's a chance.
At least he doesn't have Ghost. Right? Until, you know, he spell thieves and you're like,
Oh,
oh
look
no,
at
he's
this.
running at me.
Wait,
Oh,
Oh, there's Nasus.
oh my.
Oh, he gets caught out. And he goes straight for the Jinx. No, please. Unbelievable.
Surely. Alright, that's
He
a
lives
shutdown.
for so long. It goes to February.
That's a pretty doomed fight though.
Yep.
Run.
Then they're not going to be able to run.
Yeah. Woo.
That drunk is zooming. Not drunk is just barely alive. The pillar.
That's
The pillar's is just enough to save him. Morgana binding lands.
that
And
plays
it's
some limit
just
test.
Chia Snacks and not drunk. Living to tell the tale that is, we killed the dog. But what did it cost us?
The kill went to the Trundle. Honestly, giving that potential gold bounty over to one of their least useful champions on that team is, I would almost consider a win for AR.
Alright, MBB. At the very least, you got... Did they get turret off of that?
No,
No, they did not.
I don't think so.
I
Unless
believe they got that
Like,
before.
Oh,
taking it.
Yeah, bot tier 1 boosts came before.
okay.
Gold bounties are up. Frankly, as an ADC player, former ADC player, I just want to... It's not just the NASA stacking, it's the pure mental and emotional damage you receive from just trying to farm a side lane and getting run down, not once, not twice, but a third time when your whole team is there too.
And...
I would love to see a replay at some point because I believe the NASA's cleansed something to be able to get that Jinx kill off of Spellbook.
That was gross, you're right. I definitely heard the cleanse sound, so... Alright. And Fiddlestick's got an interesting position here. AR's grouping up, but is about to run into Chillwing. Chillwing uses the Hex Gate to get over to the MBB side of the map.
Oh, Drunk actually got a good trade there for the first time in forever. Oh, never mind. No longer good trade. Now unfortunate trade.
Now it's not. Now it's gonna.
Good.
It's going south really fast.
Oh, he gets the Trundle out.
Yeah, I mean, the way you want to play this is just like, you know the
Cute.
NASA's is going to win this.
Is AR's taking the Baron right now? QDAF has been sitting in that bush
Oh,
For-
bounty, baby.
oh quite some time. Limped,
They don't
I
have
think,
vision though, do
suspects
they?
it. They don't have vision of QDAF.
Oh,
But-
they do now, though. That pink ward is going to reveal it.
They're wisely stopping the Baron.
Oh
This
my
is a great
God,
play
the
from
damage
MBB.
of the
You're getting
Baron.
2 free turrets.
It's just like actually doing what Sam did in the second breakfast game. And it's just shoving turrets.
That's
Gets a
massive.
lot of
2
gold,
gold
actually.
bounties is a massive influx. I think you're more than happy giving up that bot inhibitor. Although if
It's
this
a Baron as well.
Baron goes over,
Baron is fun.
They don't have vision in the pit. Just toggle that vision, baby.
PS Next has
They waited long
no
enough,
wards
yeah.
left.
No vision in the
Is
pit.
Oh,
They've got to go for it.
Cutie.
they know
And
that.
oh, she has no vision. They backed off,
oh
though.
no.
Wow, an actual blind. What a great, and it's a free kill, and they've secured it. What an excellent amount of patience from AR.
Honestly, I really gotta say kudos to QDAF for sitting there patiently, but with no vision, going in. And that's the tragedy right there. You hop over the wall and you see there's nobody there.
You know, AR just knows better than to just random give the 50-50.
I mean, particularly when you haven't seen the fiddlesticks in a while.
No, they
And
did.
you're
The pink ward showed it.
Yeah, no, they knew they were there. They knew that she
the
was
whole
looking
time
for it.
because of the pink ward. They were looking to get the ult over. The pink warded over, and the fiddlesticks hit the pink ward.
Really immaculate.
Oh, Ginny is forced to Zanya.
Honestly, she's still gonna die here. They might both go.
Oh, there's one smack.
Oh, good lord.
Oh god, this Nexus is too good.
No,
Guys.
Lazy on.
Goes down. Blaze on. Do we have Jinx traps? Do we have Jinx traps? Jinx
They
from
should get
Arcade.
this. They should get this.
Jinx from Arcade.
Excellent. She just got 1,000 gold. Much needed.
Arcade.
100 onto the Captain OG on this Jinx.
This is where Avarion pings with Hullbreaker. I'm hunting alone.
Honestly, yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. How dare you come in here and take my stats by trying to help me?
Now it's gonna be the triple inhibitors down.
Alright, can Jinx hold?
Omar bot doesn't
He dodged the hook, but
Wait.
the turrets are going
Swings
down.
up.
that burn.
Fiddles
from
up.
Hex- That burn from Hextech Drake plus the demonic though just shredded Omar.
Yeah, and they can just apply it for free with this.
No,
Ferris.
it's free fire. Fiddle Six ult comes in and is
Doing it raw.
Omar's
Have
still
Omar-
feeding, but the Hex
Oh.
Drake. Hex
Omar's
Drake.
dead.
Oh no.
is gonna.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Oh,
unfortunate.
There's just no way to set up the Swan to get in.
No tier
Yeah.
bars. Strikes again.
oh my god.
The dragon is too strong,
Yep.
and
That's a decisive flattening of MBB.
Well, my prediction came half true. A Jinx.
Yeah. I guess I said it's because he's going back to Korea. But yeah, I was confused at first too.
man, my stream just died for so long. God, the law client is so dumb. Wow, great post game. All right, well, anyways, are you guys interviewing someone? I believe in you.
Who do we call in?
I mean, Frank, Blazion or Varian, I think, are gonna do highlights of these
Alright,
matches.
I'll check on them and see.
But I would prefer Limch. I would prefer Limch.
Of course you would prefer Limch.
The chat knows what's just and what's deserved. But I don't think Dan will get Limch. I think Dan is intimidated by Limch's superior supporting ability and thus will refuse to give him an interview.
Dan's is afraid of getting his job stolen by Lynch. The sub.
That's the thing with ARAM players, man. He could steal all of our jobs.
True. Superior collegiate player. No one got picked over me.
Hello.
Hey.
Is on in. Fresh off of a win. You did pop off both games, so there's some justification for having you for the post game interview.
Nice.
So, you guys lose to Burst B Gang in the upper bracket, come on down for the losers bracket, face off against MBB. What was your plan of action into this game?
Well, we had a pretty good idea of what we wanted to do from the get-go. Like, MBB is a team that we've scrimmed against in the past, and we have some pretty good data on their picks for the most part. So we came in wanting to just play a backline carry and then peel comp with a little bit of mix in there. We kind of goofed up our draft a bit game two, but the idea was pretty much the same. So game 1 we picked our Xerath, and Ezreal just wanted to poke the back line. If we find plays, we use Ornn and Kayn to scoop up any remaining players. Game 2 we had our poke options kind of nerfed, but they left up Varus, so we kind of had our random draft going on. We kind of had different ideas as we made our picks, but ultimately we just wanted to sit back and scale, and whatever early shenanigans they wanted to do, we just wanted to refute them and get strong.
Okay. We were a bit surprised to see the Varus pick over the Ashe pick game 2 for sure, because Zane's been known for that Ashe. And he kind of just did his job overall. So now we all want to know, what was the plan with the TP at the end of game 2, where you said, "I'm gonna save my Nasus"? Oh wait, that's not how that's supposed to work.
Well, I have a couple of interpretations on that play. You could say that I wasn't accounting for the lack of ultimate on my skill set, but I'd like to think you guys know Shrek 2 at the end, where they're singing "I Need a Hero." That was just basically what Eveson was screaming at the top of his lungs, and I was like, you know what, I gotta help this guy out. TP in, screw my KDA, screw the game, it's my friend out there. And yeah, I was kind of dusted, but that's what I thought.
I was really hoping for 2 perfect games out of you, but you chose your friendship over the perfect game, and I can respect that.
I know, I regret it immediately, but
I have a question to ask, Blazon. When did you know that this game was over? When the Swain just randomly tried to 1v1 you and you just ulted one-shot her in her face? Or when your Nasus 1v5'd and still got a Jinx kill out of it?
I mean, as soon as I see the dog locked in, I'm sitting there with pretty confident feelings going in. But yeah, the nice thing about Victor is, like, if you have a slow early game, it means your mid game is typically pretty stable as long as you didn't give up kills or lost out farm, and the fact that I got ahead a little bit earlier than I expected to was just a bonus. So going into that with 2 hyper scalers, and they were fed, and the rest of the team was vibing, doing well. Zane was popping off on Varus. It was just, yeah, we were feeling good.
Alright. So your next opponent is either THD or TSC. Thoughts on either team?
Who are you more afraid of?
That is a good question. I really couldn't tell you off the top of my brain. We've played against TSC more. Did a little scrim, so we're probably a bit more familiar with their players. So I'm gonna say TSC we're probably more comfortable playing into, but not because of a lack of skill. I think both teams have an equal shot.
Nice. And I'm sure you're ready for that run back against the Bees if you're able to win your next match. So any words for the Bees that are waiting at the losers finals?
I was trying to think of something quick, but I can't. So stay in your hives, bees, or
Let's go.
come out and
that
get
tattoo dance.
Everyone knows rabbits eat bees in the wild.
Oh, that's right.
Don't look it up.
Remind to people that Zay did say that he would get an AR tattoo if he wins BTL.
Let's go, boys.
On his ass cheek.
Wait, I
It's
didn't.
gonna be arm. Dude.
What?
It's definitely the arm.
Well, we'll let the
Definitely not
chat
going on the
decide.
Wait, you're like,
I like that. I like
It's-
that.
oh, no.
Chat,
Hold
do your
on.
thing.
I need to get on Twitch real quick. Where am I getting this tattoo now?
All right. Anyway, that can be decided later because you still need to win the season.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
So, I don't have any more questions. Does anybody else have questions?
I'm just curious whether your preparation changed at all, knowing that both you guys and the opposing team had these subs coming in, especially with the rosters, with the role changes on MBB.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about the jungle switch up until our sub pointed it out for us, which just shows how good I am at drafting. And I was like, oh, cool, we should definitely just take their sample size of 2 games and ban those. And ended up being not the worst option. So.
Hey, I mean, we can charitably interpret that as you guys are just so confident in what you like to play that it just doesn't matter.
Perfect, I like it.
Alright. Doesn't look like chat has any questions. So, with that, congratulations once again to Acid Rabbits.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys next time with, I believe, TSC versus THD.
That's gonna be a banger.
I'm excited.
Goodbye. Well, if that game ever plays, because none of my teammates can play this week, and then Mayo's gone after this week.
Wait,
so,
what?
You know
Wait a minute.
what? We'll figure out what happens there. Maybe it's a third FF. But
Wait, third FF? Oh my god.
well, none of my teammates can play this week. I think only three of us, three of us are in. Two of them are done this week. Next week, I know Mayo's gonna be out for like a month, but maybe he can play. I don't know.
I mean,
And then
I'll
I'll
just say this. I'm on a countrywide road trip. Like, I came for my game.
Oh.
Okay, goodbye.